Welcome to the Mojave Preserve. I'm entering via Ivanpah Road, which is near Nipton, California, and I was lucky enough to see a desert tortoise on my way in, and a wildlife biologist stopped, and I was able to chat with him about this cool endangered species. Anyway, the first stop is going to be the abandoned town of Barnwell at Heart Mine Road, and I'm going to stop there and check out an old homestead. And after that, we're going to try to travel the Heart Mine Road, which is a four-wheel drive road, but I think I can drive it. If it's a go, I'm going to continue and check out the Castle Mountain area, which you can see there in the distance, and here's a little bit more of a close-up. Beautiful area, very remote, very quiet. And I'm going to finish up the day by driving out the Walking Box Ranch Road and check out the Walking Box Ranch, which is owned by the BLM. However, it's closed to the public, but I was able to sneak in and talk to some folks there, so that was pretty fun. All right, so we're going in. We're going to check out this little homestead here at Barnwell. If I don't make it to Castle Mountain on this four-wheel drive road, at least we got to see the remnants of the old building here. All right, so here it is. We're just walking in the driveway. And some of it, looks like it's not that old. Water tank looks like it's still functional. And there's actually a TV antenna up there on the building, which is kind of trippy. A couple of cabins back here. That's where you really got to be careful of snakes and critters. It's funny because, like, you look at that stovepipe, for example, and it looks like it's not that bad, not that old. So I'm guessing somebody was living here not that long ago. So we're going to step inside here. I just think caution is in order because this is like total snake haven, rat haven, hantavirus. Careful on the floors. Yeah, pretty emptied out. There's the stovepipe, so they've taken the stove, obviously. Walking carefully on this kind of rotten wood floor. There's the back door. Yeah, all the plumbing's here, so it's all been kind of cleared out. The roof is rotting and messy in here. Door's wide open. I might try to close it. Okay, got the door closed. Here's the backyard. It's fenced off, so I don't know if they had critters here or are they just trying to keep critters out. There's obviously a tower there that maybe was a windmill for power. Water tank. Yeah, the weird thing is that antenna looks pretty modern and in pretty good shape. Somebody took the time to board up the windows. This is like a, it looks like a gas regulator. Water tank's in good shape. Old artifacts around here. Somebody got up there and did some graffiti. You don't really expect tagging like that in the middle of nowhere because those guys want other people to see it. And here's some old mining type artifacts, old cans. I'm going to try to crawl in the front here. Once again, the door is left open on this one. We'll step inside. This one's a little more elaborate. Lots of rooms. And of course, because it's boarded up, it's dark. Ooh, and this one even has, most definitely not going down there, but it has like a cellar. That's interesting. Goes down under the house. They probably stored food and stuff down there to keep it cool. This has been tagged a little bit. Stepping in the back room here. Little narrow hallway. Bedroom. Well, here's the bathroom. It's super dark in here because the windows are boarded up, but I can see the shower there. It's been tagged. And this is okay. So this is brick here, and then if you look up above it, there's a stovepipe. So there's clearly a stove here, and then here's a kind of a low ceiling area, and I'm going to step back outside via this door. You can see the stone fireplace there. There's a wood pile. It's an old shed, and then another tower, potentially windmill, and then there's some other piece of equipment over here. Let's go check it out. All right, well, here it is. So this to me looks like a generator. It's mounted on a trailer. 4-cylinder engine, flathead. You can see the cylinders and the valves there partially open. That's a little gas tank on the top. So maybe this is how they got their electricity. If you look way over that way, you can see there's another set of buildings.
Okay, well that's enough of that. We're going to jump back in the rig and we're going to see if we can negotiate this four-wheel drive road toward Castle Mountain. And if that goes through, then we can actually connect back on the road that connects Searchlight and Nipton. So we'll just make a big loop if all goes well. Got a large water tank and windmill along the road. And so far, Heart Mine Road looks like it's pretty passable. Okay, so I'm at an intersection here, and this is the first intersection that I've come to. And I've consulted the map. So the van is on Heart Mine Road. That's the main road. And then this one goes off to the right. And this one will take us to Castle Mountain. But as I look at the map, I realize that if I stay on Heart Mine, there's going to be another right turn, which will also take me to the Castle Mountain area. And I kind of feel like my best bet is to stay on the main road as long as possible. Okay, now we're at the next intersection, and this is the one where I believe we want to stay right, and that's the continuation of Heart Mine Road. So that's the way we're going to go. We're getting close to the peaks over there behind me, and curiously, I just passed this water tank that's right behind me. It says on it, it says potable water, and the thing is absolutely huge. So I don't know what they do with this water, but so I wonder if there's a good well up here and they pump it somewhere else, but there's nothing up here, so it's kind of crazy. All right, so this sign right here says Castle Mountains National Monument and number 144. All right, everyone, so here I am out in the middle of nowhere in Castle Mountain National Monument. Thought it might be a good place to stop and have a little chat about it. Now, this is a beautiful spot and it's really undeveloped. What's interesting is it's a Saturday in early May, and I haven't seen anybody here yet. Nobody. So even though it's a national monument, so it's not a place where you drive up on pavement and, you know, find hiking trails all laid out for you. It's more of like a kind of an off-roaders or jeepers paradise, I think, because there's all these little roads that go off. Now I've chosen one that's pretty benign for the van, so I was able to get off the road. You can probably see in the distance the main road there, just that kind of white streak that goes through there, and it continues past the van there. Got those beautiful peaks over there. So I think what I would recommend for this place is it's a great place to camp if you like solitude or if you have a group of off-roaders. Come up here in your Jeeps or 4Runners or whatever. Now, when I checked with the Park Service map, they said that if you come in Walking Box Ranch Road, that's a two-wheel drive road, and that's the one I'm on, or similar to the one I'm on right now, and not right now, but when I was on before, the nicely graded, smooth thing. So you can drive up there in any vehicle, any two-wheel drive vehicle. The way I came in from Ivanpah Road and Heart Mine Road is billed as a four-wheel drive road. However, it was pretty benign, and I think you could do it with any vehicle with a little bit of clearance, even if it's two-wheel drive. Certainly a RAV4 or a Subaru or something like that. I think my take on this place is it's absolutely gorgeous. There's nobody here. It's a great place to camp. It's a great place for jeeping. It's not necessarily like a national park where you drive up on pavement and camp in a cramped campground and have all these facilities and all these trails and all these maps and all that stuff laid out for you. So it's kind of more of a DIY. Come here, do your own thing. I'm making a loop. So I came in the Ivanpah and Heart Mine Road, and I'm going to exit via the Walking Box, and that's the easy way in, and that's going to take me out to the road that connects Searchlight and Nipton. So I'll probably drive through Nipton again as I did yesterday, and so that's the plan. So anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. I'm going to do a little pan with a telephoto over to those peaks over there so you can see that. Another thing I would say is that if it was late in the day right now, I would definitely stop and camp here because I have this amazing view of the valley and the peaks behind me. So but it's early in the day, so I'm just going to keep moving and drive through here and just consider it enjoying the Castle Mountain area. Alright, so as you can probably see from the GoPro footage, I'm at another crossroads here. So that kind of Jeep trail took me continuing, kind of paralleling the main road, which is over that way. And then it's a T intersection. If I go right, I can go up into the mountains. So that would be something that would be recommended for camping, which I'm not going to do. So instead, I am going to take a left at the T and go down this way. And what I'm hoping is that this road is going to take me back to the main road, and then I will have made a loop. So that's what I'm hoping for. So let's give it a try. Alright folks, so that kind of wraps up our little adventure in Castle Mountain National Monument. We're driving out on the Walking Box Ranch Road at this time. And then we're going to head out to the road that connects Searchlight to Nipton. Well, this wasn't planned, but I find myself at the Walking Box Ranch. So of course I had to stop. And I guess it's kind of a touristy affair. So we're going to go check it out and see what we find. And if I've got my facts straight, this was the ranch that Rex Bell had. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be out here. These are obviously local workers, and it says U.S. property. So let me walk over this other way and see what's up. At the gate closed. It says right there, U.S. property, no trespassing, but maybe that's only when the gate is closed. But the reason I'm concerned is if as I look over that way, it looks like that's like a worker's ranch or something, part of it. Anyway, I'm gonna walk over there and see what they have to say. Really cool old ranch gate over there with the typical ranch overhead thing. And then this is the nice looking quarters where there's somebody over there, and then walkway over to that other building. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh yeah, this is fine. These are the public restrooms. It's all spiffed up here. There's a Park Service vehicle. Bunch of tools, like they're doing some work. They got this nice walkway here, so presumably they want you to come over and check out this big building over here, so we'll do that. Okay, this is a really nice building over here. That wouldn't be a bad place to be stuck if you're on a ranch. And then here's some folks doing their tour thing. I'm checking with them. Yeah, the Clara Bow thing is really interesting to me. So
I think everybody would like to know more about the romantic,
Like-
big time, like Marilyn Monroe.
that's what the Jim, the guy, the mayor of Nipton, he said that she was the Marilyn Monroe of the silent era. I'm kind of a film buff, but I'm more like 50s. And I know the Marilyn Monroe era, but I don't know. I didn't know Clara Bow until I came to this area. She was really well known, and when she came here, she was.
She wanted to get away.
Yeah, she did, but she was very well respected and well known, and a famous person here. So, and I knew that she was involved with Rex Bell, and I knew that they had
Rex Bell and his son, Rex Bell Jr., they had two sons. I believe Rex Bell was Lieutenant Governor of Nevada later
He was.
on.
Yes.
And I think his son did that too, or ran for it.
Yes.
So there's more to the story.
Yeah, I mean, he was obviously an accomplished person with the
More to
ranch
that
and with
story.
the
It's
politics and all that stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that was a fun conversation. I hope you enjoyed that with Nancy. She knows a lot of history. What's funny is I had this feeling I'm not supposed to be here. My conversation with the BLM folks, that's correct. It's not really ready for prime time yet, but he was like, oh yeah, you can walk around. They're trying to get it ready, but he said the BLM just doesn't have a lot of resources. And this definitely is the Rex Bell Ranch where he lived with Clara Bow, and it's been semi-publicly owned since I think the 90s, and then the BLM acquired it from the Nature Conservancy in 2005 or something, and they've been trying to get it ready for prime time. The exterior looks amazing, but he was saying that the interior, there's some foundation issues and some safety issues. It's not ready for the public yet, but it will be, I guess. And all those folks that I was talking to are volunteers, and they come out and, work on the grounds and keep it clean and stuff. So it's a beautiful Spanish style, I guess you'd call it, ranch house. I mean, this is a gorgeous place. So, Clara Bow did okay, I think, living here with the Rexter. Wow, what a treat. I'm glad these guys let me cruise through here. So that's the main house we were at. And presumably this building over here, that must be for the, it's probably for the ranch help or whatever. And then that's the one where they, converted part of it to public bathrooms. And the BLM guy was kind of singing the blues about the fact that, they've had it for like 17 years and it's still not ready for prime time. The point that he made was that the BLM, this is not what they specialize in doing, in terms of managing property. It's more just land. They just manage land. So in terms of working on buildings and property, it's kind of not really in their wheelhouse to do that kind of stuff. So Anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna head down the road now. Just want to say subscribe if you like, and thanks for watching.